Yes.
Okay, what about the rest?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
okay, thank you. Now, let me ask, have you covered writing with your theory teacher or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Only speaking.
Okay, only speaking for them. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. In that case, we're going to cover writing 1 on Friday, okay? Today we're gonna be focusing more on speaking 4. Is it okay, girls?
Yes.
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 Okay, we're going to start. Can anybody tell me what is speaking 4 about? Anyone? Okay, that's bad. What? No problem. I'm gonna share my screen now. Can you see my screen, girls?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Speaking 4 is really similar to speaking 3, okay? But with the difference that in speaking 4, you won't have to read anything. You just have to listen to a conversation or a lecture and then respond based on what you understood from those things, okay, girls? That is the main difference. It's really similar. What else? Speaking 4, girls, involves 2 aspects, 2 different tasks, okay? A speaking task number 5 and a speaking task number 6. So consider that aspect as well. Okay, girls? Speaking task number 5 is about listening to a conversation, okay? In that conversation, you will see this, or you will listen to this. Can you see the screen, girls? Can you see the board?
Yes.
Okay. Speaking 4. It involves 2 aspects, 2 tasks, okay? 2 tasks. Task 5, which is about a conversation. In this conversation, you will hear a problem, solutions, the solutions, and then based on these things, you will have to provide a personal opinion, okay? A personal opinion. Which solution do you think is the best? After that, you have to explain why. You have to provide reasons, okay? Your reasons. Why do you think the decision or the option or the solution is the best, okay? Finally, you have to conclude your speech. That's it. Conclusion, okay? That is task 5. What about task 6? Let's see. You will hear a lecture in this case, okay? A lecture or a class, maybe, I don't know. Class. In this, you will hear a topic. Hear about a topic, an academic one, an academic topic. And based on that, you have to explain what is the topic about. Explain, okay? Explain the topic. That's it. And finally, you can conclude. Conclusion. Okay, girls? Is it clear? This is the organization you have to follow in order to answer these tasks. Task number 5 and task number 6. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Tell me, do you have any question?
Yes, like um well for to express like the our ideas in the speaking section, we can use like transitions, that kind of things, right? There are some keywords probably for that.
Yes, yes, it is a good idea to consider the keywords. Remember, when listening, you will be allowed to take notes. So, taking notes on the keywords from both the conversation and the lecture would be a really nice idea for you to organize, okay, what you're going to say in your speech. Okay, so take notes. It is important to take notes. Any other question? Is everything clear, girls? Come on, girls. This is a speaking session. You are supposed to speak.
Are we going to practice task 5 and task 6 today?
Yes. This is something that I am reviewing. I am just reviewing for you to consider, okay? We're going to practice in a moment. Do not worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, any other question?
Teacher, we could have a specific structure for these two tasks.
As I told you, task number 5 involves this structure. You will hear a problem and solutions. How are you supposed to answer this task? Well, you have to organize your ideas, take notes, and mention first the problem. After that, you have to mention the solutions. Then you have to provide your opinion. What do you think? Which of the solutions is the best for you? Okay? Next, you have to provide reasons. Why do you think that? I think that the first solution is the best because you have to explain. Finally, you have to conclude with a short sentence. That's it. This is for task number 5. For task number 6, you will hear a lecture or a class. You have to explain what is the topic about. I don't know, maybe the class is about how cell phones works. Okay, so you have to say, okay, then in the lecture, they explain how a cell phone works, and it works the following way. This. Finally, you can conclude with a short sentence. That's it. That is the difference between task number 5 and task number 6. Is it clear? That is the structure you have to follow. Is it clear, Fabiana?
Yes, teacher. My question is about maybe, I don't know, how do you say guion for memorize, and maybe with this structure, or it's not the best option?
Yes, maybe you can organize your notes, as you said, as a guion, and you can follow it and organize your ideas and speak. But it depends on you because you are allowed to take notes in this and in this. So it would be a good idea to organize all the things you heard from the listening recordings to prepare what you are going to say. It's up to you. You won't read anything. Remember that. You won't read anything. You will just listen. Based on that listening recording, you have to take notes, and based on those notes, you have to organize your speech so that you can answer task number 5 and task number 6. Is it okay now?
Yes. Thanks, teacher.
Okay, no problem. Now it is time for you to practice. I hope you have taken notes of this. Now let's practice. Okay, girls? Please let me know if you can hear the listening recording. Okay?
I have to go back home and.
Hey, Blake, are seconds. Take notes as you listen. Okay, are you ready? Here's the conversation.
Okay, girls, is the sound good?
Yes.
have an interference?
Okay, maybe. Let me see. Let me check that. Now let me see. Let me know.
Hey, Blake, are you and Matt going to share a dorm again next semester?
Actually, Jessica, I'm not sure.
Is it okay?
Yes, better.
Okay. Now, please, it is important. Take notes, okay? If you can. Pay attention carefully.
Hey, Blake, are you and Matt going to share a dorm again next semester?
Actually, Jessica, I'm not sure. I might not be back at school next semester. I might take a semester or two off and move back home.
What? Why? Is everything okay?
I lost my scholarship. My grades were too low last semester. I guess I just didn't study hard enough. I might have to go back home and work for a while to save up enough to come back.
Wow, that's rough. We'll miss you around campus, but aren't there other options? Like, what about a student loan?
I thought about that. I could take out a student loan to pay for the rest of my tuition and other expenses, but that is so much money that I have to repay, plus interest. It's a big burden to take on. I know some people who are still paying off student loans even 20 years after they graduate. I don't want to be in debt for the rest of my life.
What about working over the summer to save some money? That could help you out.
I could, but it still might not be enough. For the amount I need, a summer job won't cover it. I'll have to work for a full year to save up enough money to pay for tuition and accommodation on campus. I don't know what to do, but I know I want to finish my degree.
Was it clear, girls? Did you understand?
Yes, teacher, it was clear.
Okay, thank you. Now it is time for you to practice. Okay. Is there any volunteer who would like to start?
Teacher, in my case, there was a new vocabulary. I don't know how to write some of the words I heard.
Can you tell me the words?
A student loan.
Loan, okay. It is when you ask for, maybe ask a bank or another person for money.
Yeah, and how you spelled it?
Loan, L-O-A-N. Again, a student's loan, L-O-A-N. It is what we
Okay.
call in Spanish préstamo.
Yeah, I understood the meaning, but the word was new for me.
Okay. Any
Yeah.
other word?
I guess that's the only one.
Okay. Now, girls, are you ready? Okay, with that silence, I will assume that you are ready. Okay, now it is time for you to practice. Let's see, any volunteer before I choose?
Me, teacher? I'm not sure, but I will try.
That is the idea. That is the attitude, okay? You are here to practice.
Okay.
Do not be afraid of making mistakes.
I
Just
can
speak.
try.
Okay, Janet first and then Fabiana. Thank you. Janet, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
Okay.
20 seconds, okay?
Yes.
20 seconds to prepare.
Yeah.
Think about your answers. And after that, I'm gonna give you 1 minute to speak. Let's start.
Okay. The listening is about Blake,
Janet,
that he is in a situation.
Janet, stop.
Yeah.
Remember, you will have 20 seconds to prepare, to get ready, to think about what you're going to say.
Okay.
And after that, I'm going to
Okay.
tell you, you can start speaking. Is it clear? Okay, let's start. 20
Yeah.
seconds to prepare, okay? To prepare your answer. Let's start. Now, Janet, please, you can start.
The conversation is about a problem that Blake has sir in the university. He's not sure scholarship. One of the it's a student loan. But he said he's not sure because it's so much money that he has to pay plus the interest. And in my opinion, I do agree with Blake because as he said in the example, there are some people that are in debt after their graduation. And in the example, he said like sometimes it's 20 years that they are paying, and he doesn't want to have a debt for his rest of his life. So in conclusion, he should get a job and then come back to school. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Janet. There was some internet connection problems because I don't know, I was not able to hear all the answer, but the part that I could hear, okay, you explained what the problem was, excellent. You mentioned the possible solutions, nice. But I think you misunderstood the part of your opinion, okay? Okay, you said that you agree with the guy because of some reasons. Okay, really nice. But remember, for this task, you have to say, or you have to provide your opinion, but this opinion has to be about which solution is the best for you. Okay?
Okay.
What
For
else?
me, if I was in his situation,
What would you do? That's it. Okay.
to get a job like him, like he said.
That's
Yeah.
it. Okay. So you have to say
Okay.
that. I think you said
Okay.
that in the conclusion, but remember you can explain a little bit more about it. Okay. One
Okay.
more thing, please control the time. Okay. You'll only have 1 minute to speak. But apart from that, I do not have anything to say. Good job, Janet. Thank you. Okay, I think Fabiana
Thank you.
wants to participate. Are you there, Fabiana?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, please. 20 seconds to prepare. Okay, Fabiana, time's up. Please, your answer.
Okay. In this conversation, this boy have an important problem, and it is lost the scholarship because he don't have money. He have two solutions. One is maybe have a student loan, or two, working out of school. In my opinion, he maybe choose the work out of school because in the future he will not have a debt for pay, and it's better don't have a thing to worry all months and work in free times.
Is that all, Fabiana?
Yes.
Okay. In general, you follow the structure. The answer was nice. I could understand what you wanted to say. That is the idea. But you can improve, okay? I heard some mistakes. It would be a good idea to check the simple present, okay? The boy have, he don't, he have. Remember that when we use third person pronouns such as he, she, or it, we have to use, or we have to conjugate the verb in a way, okay? For example, the boy has, in negative, He doesn't, he has. Remember that, okay? So it would be a good idea to check grammar in general so that you can improve. What else? Okay, I really like the way you organize your answer. You mentioned the problem, you mentioned the solution. After that, you provide with your opinion and you provide with a reason. Excellent. Maybe it would be a good idea to work on a conclusion as well, because you answered the question in 54 seconds. You had 6 more seconds to express a conclusion, okay? So work on a conclusion as well. And that's it. Really nice answer in general. Try to improve those aspects that I am telling you now, okay, Fabiana?
Okay.
Grammar in general. But I could understand. That is the idea. Thank you. Any other person who would like to participate apart from Daniel, from Janelle or Fabiana?
I want to try.
Okay, Daniela, thank you. 20 seconds from now.
Okay.
Okay, please, Daniela, your answer.
The conversation is between two students and the man has a problem. He has lost his scholarship. So he has two solutions for that. One is to get some student loan and the other one is to work on summer to save some money and to finish his degree. If I were him, I would rather get a summer job instead of student loan because it takes a lot of time and effort to complete paying a student loan. So to conclude, I think it is not a good idea to get a debt for almost the rest of your life. That's it.
Okay, Daniela, really nice answer. I really like it. You expressed all the ideas that you were supposed to provide in only 40 seconds. That is really nice. I really like the organization as well. You started with an introduction and you finished your speech with a conclusion as well. You follow the structure, the problem, the solutions, your opinion, the reasons you have to support that opinion, and finally the conclusion. Really nice answer, Daniela. That is the way you have to answer this task. Any comments on that? Really nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other person who would like to participate? Okay, in that case, I will be choosing one. Let's see. Laura, are you there?
Yes.
Please, you have 20 seconds to prepare your answer.
Okay.
Please, Laura, your answer.
Okay. The conversation is about a student who lost the scholarship. In order to help him, the girl offered two possible solutions. First, to get a student loan or to get a work over the summer. In my opinion, I will choose to get a work over the summer and even work for a year. Because in that case, you can work and save some money better than get a loan and pay it for 20 years. Sorry, I get lost. I didn't finish my conclusion.
Okay. What you did was amazing. Only one thing was missing, the conclusion.
Exactly.
Maybe you got nervous. You got nervous and you got stuck. You couldn't find the words to finish your speech, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you were doing an amazing job. Really nice. But be careful with the nerves because of those nerves, you were not able to finish your speech, and that is important, okay? But
Exactly.
everything that I could hear from you was almost excellent. Really nice job. Control those nerves, only that, okay? And try to work on a conclusion, okay? It is easy. You can say something like this. Okay, because of this, I think that the second solution is the best for the man. That's it. Something really simple, really short. Okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for participating. Okay, Laura was the one who was speaking. Now I want, let's see. Natalia, are you there?
Yes.
20 seconds. Okay, Natalia, please, your answer.
The lecture is about a man who lost his scholarship and he doesn't have money to continue studying. Her friend tell him about two possible solutions. The first one is study alone, and the second is work out school in summer to have money and pay his study. In my opinion, I think that the second is the best option because I think that it is important to finish the school, and study alone could be a little hard.
Is that all, Natalia?
That's all. Yes.
Okay, really nice. I really like the way you answered. The organization was excellent as well. Be careful with the use of pronouns. Remember that when we speak, we always have to use pronouns, okay? That's one part that I noticed. But apart from that, everything was correct. What else? Try to work on a conclusion as well, okay? That's it.
Okay.
Thank you. Really nice answer. Okay, Madeleine, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Now it is your turn, please.
Okay. I have 20 seconds to say right.
That's it. Please, Madeleine, your answer.
Okay, so the listening talks about student who lost his scholarship, and his friend states two possible solutions. One of those solutions is to work in summer, and the other one is to ask for a loan student. In my case, I would prefer to ask for a loan student, for a student loan, because I consider that education is is an investment. So even if you are getting in debt, when you finish your career, you will be able to pay of your student loan.
Is that all, Madeleine?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, some comments. The structure was nice. Okay, you follow it. That is the point. What else? Okay, the organization as well. Really nice. I didn't notice any grammar mistakes. But please control the time, okay? You only have 1 minute to speak. Just that, okay? So be careful with the time. What else? Try to work on a conclusion as well. Remember, it has to be a short sentence. That's it. Thank you. For the next opportunities, please, Madeleine, maybe you are having some sound problems. It was really hard for me to listen to what you were saying, okay? So try to fix that, okay? Okay, thank you. Now, I think Daniela participate, Fabiana as well, Janet, Laura, Madeleine, Natalia. Okay, Valeria Arce is the one who is missing. Valeria, are you there?
Yes.
Please, 20 seconds.
Okay.
Valeria, please, your answer.
Okay. The conversation was about a student who just lost his scholarship, and in order to help him, a friend of his offers him some solutions, and are the following two. First, a student loan, and then working during the summer. If you ask me, I would choose working during the summer because you can work really hard during just that summer or during the time that it would last, but you will be able to study the next semester, and you wouldn't have a loan that maybe you will have to pay for the rest of your life. So in my case, I would choose the second solution.
Okay, Valeria, I really like the way you answered the question. You follow the organization that I told you. You consider the aspects as well. Really nice of you there. So please control the time only, and that's my only comment. Everything was almost perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and this goes for everybody, okay, girls? It would be a good idea to build up your listening skills, your vocabulary skills, okay? And also, please consider checking or reviewing some grammar, okay? Some grammar theory. I don't know, grammar structures, grammar tenses, all those things, okay, girls? So that you can have all these resources to speak, okay? That goes for everybody, remember. Another thing, do not be afraid of making mistakes, okay? Why? Because by making mistakes, you will be able to learn, okay? So it is a good idea as well to make mistakes. Do not be afraid of making them. Just speak. Try to express what you want and what you have in your mind. Try to find a way to do it, okay? Do not think this way, okay? I don't know how to say it. Maybe I will make a mistake. Better if I don't say anything. No, the idea here is that you can practice, okay? So speak. That is the main point here. Okay, girls?
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to practice with with the speaking task number 6. I hope you're ready. Give me just 1 second, please. Okay, girls, please pay attention carefully. Take notes. It is important to take notes, okay? Let's start.
extinction in biology.
Is the sound good, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so please pay attention carefully.
Dying out or termination of a species. Extinction occurs when species are diminished because of environmental forces, habitat fragmentation, global change, overexploitation of species for human use, or because of evolutionary changes in their members, genetic inbreeding, poor reproduction, decline in population numbers. Firstly, many species have become extinct because of hunting and overharvesting, the conversion of wetlands and forests to croplands and urban areas, pollution, the introduction of invasive species, and other forms of human-caused destruction of their natural environments. Indeed, current rates of human-induced extinctions are estimated to be about 1,000 times greater than the past natural rates of extinction, leading some scientists to call modern times the sixth mass extinction. This high extinction rate is largely due to the exponential growth in human numbers. From about 1 billion in 1850, the world's population reached 2 billion in 1930 and more than 6 billion in 2000, and is expected to reach about 10 billion by 2050. Additionally, as a result of increasing human populations, habitat loss is the greatest factor in current levels of extinction. For example, less than 1/6 of the land area of Europe has remained unmodified by human activity, and more than half of all wildlife habitat has been eliminated in more than 4/5 of countries in the Paleotropics, Africa, Asia, and Indonesia. Furthermore, increased levels of greenhouse gases have begun to alter the world's climate, with slowly increasing surface temperatures expected by the middle of the 21st century to force many species to migrate towards the poles and up mountain slopes in order to remain in habitats with the same climate conditions. Most ecologists, conservation biologists, and climate scientists worry that global warming will contribute greatly to species extinctions. All these factors have increased the number of threatened species. Almost 1 in 4 mammal species, including 4 of the 6 remaining species of great apes, and 1 in 8 bird species were considered at significant risk of extinction at the start of the 21st century. In addition, the World Wildlife Fund noted in a 2016 report that the vertebrate population overall declined by 58% between 1970 and 2010.
Okay, girls. How it was? Did you understand? Did you take notes?
It was a little harder because the lecture has a lot of numbers.
Okay, but did you take notes on those numbers, let's say?
A little, but I get lost in some parts of the lecture.
Okay, thank you for letting me know that. What about the rest?
There was a lot of information, but I think I could take some notes of the main idea.
That is what you had to do, okay? You do not have to write or to take notes on everything you listened, just the main idea and some details, right? So remember that. Any other comment, maybe? Fabiana, Madeleine, Natalia, Valeria, Janet?
In my case, it was a little harder. I couldn't take notes of many things, so I don't know if it's possible to listen again.
Listen again, okay. What about the rest? Would you agree to listen again?
Yes, please.
Okay, what about the rest? Daniela, Janet, Fabiana, what do you think?
I don't understand a lot of words, but I understand the principal idea of
Lecture?
this lecture.
Okay. So now, this is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to listen one more time. But remember, girls, you won't have this chance when taking the TOEFL test, okay? I am doing this because you were not able to understand everything, okay? But remember that when taking the TOEFL test, you will be able to listen only once. Remember that and take that into consideration, okay, girls?
Okay.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's listen again then. Please take notes, okay? It is important. How you can take notes? Remember, you have to write short sentences, only the keywords, and in a way that you can understand everything. You have to organize your notes as well. That is important. Okay, let's start.
Activity in 19 natural environment become extinct of extinction in biology.
You should take notes. Okay, are you ready? Here's the lecture.
Okay, guys, please listen carefully, pay attention, take notes.
Extinction in biology, the dying out or termination of a species. Extinction occurs when species are diminished because of environmental forces, habitat fragmentation, global change, overexploitation of species for human use, or because of evolutionary changes in their members, genetic inbreeding, poor reproduction, decline in population numbers. Firstly, many species have become extinct because of hunting and overharvesting, the conversion of wetlands and forests to croplands and urban areas, pollution, the introduction of invasive species, and other forms of human-caused destruction of their natural environments. Indeed, current rates of human-induced extinctions are estimated to be about 1,000 times greater than the past natural rates of extinction, leading some scientists to call modern times the sixth mass extinction. This high extinction rate is largely due to the exponential growth in human numbers. From about 1 billion in 1850, the world's population reached 2 billion in 1930 and more than 6 billion in 2000, and is expected to reach about 10 billion by 2050. Additionally, as a result of increasing human populations, habitat loss is the greatest factor in current levels of extinction. For example, less than 1/6 of the land area of Europe has remained unmodified by human activity, and more than half of all wildlife habitat has been eliminated. In more than 4/5 of countries in the Paleotropics, Africa, Asia, and Indonesia. Furthermore, increased levels of greenhouse gases have begun to alter the world's climate, with slowly increasing surface temperatures expected by the middle of the 21st century to force many species to migrate towards the poles and up mountain slopes in order to remain in habitats with the same climate conditions. Most ecologists, conservation biologists, and climate scientists worry that global warming will contribute greatly to species extinctions. All these factors have increased the number of threatened species. Almost 1 in 4 mammal species, including 4 of the 6 remaining species of great apes, and 1 in 8 bird species, were considered at significant risk of extinction at the start of the 21st century. In addition, the World Wildlife Fund noted in a 2016 report that the vertebrate population overall declined by 58% between 1970 and 2010.
Was it better now, guys, girls?
Yes, it was better.
Okay, thank you. Now we're going to start participating. We are 2, 4, 6. Okay, I don't know what happened to Laura, but okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to everybody, okay? 20 seconds to everybody. Let me share this screen. Okay. Okay, girls. Now, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds, okay, to everybody. You will have this time to prepare your speech. After that time, I will ask for volunteers. If there are no volunteers, I will choose, okay? But be ready because I won't give you the time to prepare. I'm giving you the time right now. But when I choose, I won't give anybody the time to prepare, okay? Be conscious about it. Let's start. 20 seconds to prepare your answers for everybody. Okay, girls, is there any volunteer who would like to start, or do you want me to choose?
Me, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Fabiana. Really nice of you. That is the attitude you're supposed to have. Okay, you can start. You have 1 minute to speak.
Okay. The principal topic of this section is extinction of some species. This happened because there are a lot of changes in world, and the environments don't have the same conditions for these special species will be survived. In conclusion, the increase of population produce a big increase in extinction of species because the temperature, climate condition, and other things are worse.
Is that all, Fabiana?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it is really noticeable that you took some notes about the listening recording. That is really nice. You organized your speech. You explained the topic in a general way. That is the main point here. Okay, good job. You did it in 35 seconds. That's really nice, but be careful. Maybe some details were required. Okay, maybe you have to add some extra details to make your speech more perfect. Okay, but it was a really nice answer. Another thing, please consider reviewing grammar structures in general so that you do not make mistakes. Okay, thank you. Really nice answer, Fabiana. Let's move on to another person. Any other one who would like to participate?
Me, I can try.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. 1 minute to speak. You can start.
Okay, the topic is about natural extinction in biology, specifically elimination of species, and this can be due to global changes and also evolution changes. There are so many examples in the lectures. For example, it's species extinction. It's because of hunting, because of human-caused distraction, and also in these modern times, there are a large extinction, and this is because of the growth of population. There are, for example, in Asia, Africa, India, the land area is extended because of the human activities. As well, species extinction, it's because of the temperature, and the species have to migrate because of the global warming. In conclusion, there are many natural and also human causes that cause extinctions in the species.
Okay, really nice answer, but control the time, okay? You only have 1 minute to speak. Okay, you mentioned a lot of examples, really nice, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to omit some of those examples, okay? Maybe 1 or 2 examples is enough. Remember, 1 minute to speak, okay? That's it.
Yeah.
Remember, girls, the lecture was really long, okay? So what you have to do is explaining what the lecture is about, maybe mentioning, I don't know, 1 or 2 examples, and that's it. Okay? That's the only thing you have to do with this task number 6. But I really like the attitude of Janet. You mentioned a lot of examples. It is really noticeable that you took notes. That is the main point here, okay? Just try to omit a lot of details. Just mention some of them, and that's it. Really nice answer, Janet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other person who'd like to start? Okay, Madeleine, you want to participate? Thank you. Can you speak a little bit louder, please, Madeleine? Because I don't know what is happening to around you, but I hear a lot of echo.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, you can start.
Yes. Okay. So the lecture discusses the natural extinction of biology. There are many factors that influence the extinction of many species. For example, habitat fragmentation, evolution changes, global change, and many others. However, something we have to be aware is that the population growth in the last years affected 1,000 times greater to the extinction of many species. There are many other factors that affect the extinction of species, for example, hunting and pollution. Yeah, that's it, teacher. I am not till now. I'm not able to reach a conclusion, so it's a little bit hard to.
Okay, no problem. In general, your answer was nice. Okay, good job. You mentioned some examples as well. Good job there. Try to work on a conclusion so that you can improve your speech. Okay, Madeleine.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, let's go with another person. Any other one?
I can try.
Okay, thank you. You can start.
The lecture discusses some factors of extinction of species. The professor describes that some species get extinct because of different reasons, like global changes or evolution. But in general, most of the reasons are caused by human activity. For example, hunting, pollution, global warming. So in short, as much human population increases, the most species get extinct.
Okay, is that all, Daniela?
Yes, maybe that's a little fast.
Okay, the idea is that you can answer, okay, no problem. Okay, I really like the way you answered. You organized and you structure your answer in a way that everybody can understand. That is really nice of you. What else? You mentioned some examples as well. You provide with an introduction and with a conclusion as well. Thank you. And that's it. Really nice. Maybe you could have added, I don't know, an extra example so that you can make your speech more perfect, but it is okay. Really nice. You did it in 40 seconds. So maybe if you have the time and the chance, you can mention extra details as well. Okay.
Okay.
But in general, really nice answer. Thank you. Let's move on to the final ones. Natalia, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, please, your answer.
The lecture was about the extinction of the species, and it had different causes like the global change, the evolution, but the principal reason is the human activity, like hunting, pollution, in short, the human destruction. The population increasing helps to the extinction of the species, and we causes the global warming too. And I don't know if I heard well, but around the 24th century, we had lost almost all the species in the world if we stay at the same way like now.
Okay, is that all?
Yes.
Okay, a really nice answer. You mentioned some examples. You organized your speech. Really nice there. Control the time. You only have 1 minute to speak, okay, Natalia? And it would be a good idea to check some grammar structure so that you do not make mistakes at the moment of speaking, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Finally, Valeria, are you there?
Yes.
Please, your turn.
Okay. So the principal topic is extinction of species. It occurs for the following reasons: global change and evolution changes. And during the past years, pollution and human causes had a lot to do with the high extinction rate. So the increase of population really affect wildlife. And in conclusion, for the following years, if we don't do anything about it, global warming may contribute a lot to extinction of species.
Okay, is that all, Valeria?
Yes.
Okay, really nice way of organizing your ideas. It is noticeable that you took notes as well. Good job there. What else? You did it in 50 seconds, I think. So really nice. Maybe you could have added maybe another detail, another example to improve what you have done. But in general, as a whole, you did a good job. Thank you. Really nice answer, Valeria.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, girls, we're going to stop here then. First, before you leave, let me call the attendance, okay? After that, you will complete the daily survey and you can leave, okay? Let's see, I'm gonna call the attendance. As soon as you hear your name, please answer present. Aguilar Medina Madeleine.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Flores Quiroz Janet.
Present.
Okay. Let's see. Jordan Valdivian Jimena. Okay, not here. And Ocampo Alguero Fabiana.
Present.
Okay. Girls, do not go yet, but please, I need you to complete the daily survey. I'm going to open it. Okay. You can complete that and then you can leave. Let's go to the next one, which is, I think this is the one. Let me see. No, it is. What is the course? Let me see. It's really difficult for me to find the course. Give me just 1 second, please. It is, okay. This is the one, I think. Okay, Arce Baptista Valeria.
Here.
Okay. What about Condori Medina Yandira? Not here. Encinas Montesinos Camila. Not here. Galdo Espinosa Fabiola. Not here. González Deza Gabriel Kenio. Not here. Lanza Murillo Natalia.
Here.
Okay. Mercado Escobar Laura. Okay, she was here, but he left. She left, but I don't know why. Reyes Daniela.
Present.
Okay. So please, girls, you can complete the daily survey, and after that, you can leave the session. Thank you for attending and participating. I will see you on Friday, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Have a nice rest of the day.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye. Take care.